My group members are Francis Fernandez, Niran Naik, and Siom Kesuwala. Our topic guide is respected Sir Dhavendra Kanawada from Chemical Engineering Department. We are here to discuss about our topic that is of removal of heavy metals from wastewater. So first, I will likely to say that many industries discharge heavy metals in water. It is not very known in our today's scenario. So toxic metals like arsenic, lead, mercury, and many other metals can adversely affect on human beings or other living beings that are very harmful to us, which is adversely affect you after some long time. Hence, removal of heavy metals from wastewater is essential to be a kind or to be a perfect, to be a nature to, for living beings and other also creatures. In this project, we mainly focus on removal of heavy metals by adsorption by ion absorbent as they are efficient, non-toxic and available at low cost. So we are mainly focused that maximum we can capable of remove the heavy metals from wastewater that is from discharge from many industries and many other sectors. So we are some reason at a kind we thankful if we can remove our some metals. So we are working on that. Now my friend Yong will further continue.
Hello, myself Shivam. Selection of process. Uh, there are various methods for removal of heavy metals from wastewater, like ion exchange, electrolysis, reverse osmosis, adsorption. But we choose the adsorption process because of low of cost, less time, high efficiency, etc. And they are promising, means suitable for us when other processes like ion exchange. uh, it is high-tech water purification system and usually expensive. Uh, in reverse osmosis, they are used for membrane, and membrane's cost is very high, so it is not suitable for us at the project level. And third one is electrolysis was capable of removing both arsenic and other contaminants. So we prefer adsorption process for its best. Now Francis will continue.
Hello everyone, I'm Francis Fernando. And as already discussed that how we have selected the adsorption process for removal of heavy metals. So we can see that the experimental setup for this is very simple. To remove heavy metals using adsorption. So the setup basically consists of column, and the column is packed with the adsorbent. In the experiment shown in the figure, the adsorbent taken is charcoal. So the water containing known concentration of uh, impurity of heavy metal impurity, that is for this experiment we have taken chromate ions. So having known concentration of chromate ion is passed through the column and is continuously recirculated through it. Uh, and at different times we have collected the samples. uh, the water that is treated through the column is collected at different times, and the concentration of those samples for the concentration of chromate ions in those samples are checked. And as from this experiment we can study that at what rate or at how efficiently the absorbent is uh, capable of removing heavy metals. And we can also try this the repeat the same experiment with different absorbents to study which absorbent can be very useful for this process. Now Niral will explain about other absorbents.
So, in the college facility, we have decided to develop own adsorbent for the experimental process. So, the name of a few adsorbent that we are working on are following. One of them is a tea waste based adsorbent that is shown in a figure, and rest three are orange peel base, natural zeolite base, and cornstarch base. So, what is tea waste based adsorbent? We have collected waste from SRCT canteen, and then this tea waste we have water wash for several times. You can say more than 20 times we have water washed that, and we have tried to filter that initially. So initially we have noticed that filtration rate is very slow, but then we have boiled this whole sample for 5 times. This whole sample is taken to 100 degrees Celsius and cooled down. And now that we have noticed that boiling rate is this filtration rate is drastically increased. Then what we have done is that dried the whole sample for 24 hours in a SRCT laboratory facility, and you can see the result in the figure that it is completely dried and the sample is ready to use as a adsorbent. And this is the process how we have made a tea waste base adsorbent. And the rest three are shown as the and the name shown in the this poster. And then what we are going to do is that to compare all the data generated of adsorbent, and this whole sample will be collected and taken to Bale